Hi, Adam Brsan here. I just wanted to share a few quick tips with you if you're looking to get into final expense telesales. First, I think the first step you're going to have to take if you're wanting to get into telesales, you're going to want to add some licenses. I know you have your resident license. You're going to want at least another 10 licenses outside of just your resident state. And the reason for that is because I feel that live transfers are really the best ways to generate business in final expense telesales. That's where a telemarketer is actually piquing the interest of somebody to talk to a live agent about getting a quote for final expense insurance. So it kind of takes the hardest part out of the equation, and that's the work that's involved with getting somebody on the phone that's willing to talk to you about taking out a policy. So now the reason you need multiple licenses is because you want to make sure that you have enough people to talk to. If you have multiple licenses, that means that the telemarketers have a whole lot more people to contact. And also too, like if you live, like I live in the central time zone, or if you live in like the eastern time zone, well, if you added licenses out west, like in California, that would mean that you're going to be able to work later at night because of the time difference. So that would be the first step, is to add multiple licenses. Like I said, at least 10. You're also going to want to get good equipment. You're going to want to get a good headset. You're going to want to get a VoIP system on your computer. It stands for Voice over IP. Basically what that means is that it's software where the calls will go directly to your computer instead of to your cell phone. I've just found that by doing it that way, you're going to have more calls accepted. I've found sometimes when calls go straight to people's cell phones or smartphones, I guess you could say these days, that a lot of times they experience missed calls, and it's something internally in the system. Somehow some of the calls just are not received. So the best way around that is a voice over IP system that you can look up different providers online. There's like monthly subscriptions for those services, but they're very reasonable. And also, I think that helps with call quality. And you don't have to worry about dropped calls. Sometimes with a cell phone, we have dropped calls. You're not going to get that with the voice over IP on the computer. I think it's important to have some structure. I think it's important to learn a presentation. There's many different presentations out there. You can look them up on YouTube. The company has a presentation you can find on their training platform. I also have my own final expense telesales presentation as well. So there's many different options when it comes to presenting. I think the most important thing, though, is just to have some structure. Get to the point where you sound comfortable with what you're talking about, where it doesn't sound like you're reading a script. And that will help the client feel comfortable too, where you can just kind of have conversation. They can get to know you. You can get to know them a little bit. And then from there, once you have your presentation down, then I would plan on ordering some live transfers. And you can order those right in the agent portal. We use a provider called DAU. You can purchase those in the leads section, and then from there, the lead provider will actually be in touch with you to kind of help you get set up to start taking calls. So that's about all I had. I hope that information's helped for you. Again, we don't need to overcomplicate this, but add licenses, get proper equipment, learn a presentation, and start purchasing your leads. So good luck, and if you need anything else, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.